Alright, man, what's up, YouTube? We back with it again. We're reacting to the hell of being chopped. Now, I have been a chopped ass before, okay? Yes, I said it, okay? Caribbean, I got the pass, okay? Sue me. Anyways, we're reacting to that, but before we get in, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me a lot when you guys do that. It boosts my channel, you know the good stuff. So, without further ado, let's get into it. It's by a video by Clonology. Let's get into it, bro. Let me know in the comments how many of y'all chopped, because I know some of y'all is, bro. Stop playing, man. Let's get into it.
Being chopped can definitely affect different portions of your life, like trying to get a job and chisel like that. In relationships, being good looking is like the deciding factor on if someone wants to be with you or not. So if you're looking like a beautiful man behind that computer screen, there's like a 3 out of 5 chance that these girls ain't messing with you. You were cooked from the start. There are a lot of industries that prioritize appearance, like entertainment, fashion, and community service. So even when it comes to making a living, you're ultimately screwed from the jump you were born. This world is messed up, and even in fields that don't require being attractive, like business or sales, first impressions still play a crucial role when it comes to getting any sort of job in the first place. Being chopped is a horrible thing.
Welcome to Earth.
But there are still some people that believe that everyone can be attractive in their own loving way, and that attraction is the eye of the beholder. But those statements were probably told by some very round person who's very creepy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody individual.
I'm just such a small fat.
Nah,
he's just covering up the fact that his wig flew to the Twin Towers and crashed out. Yo, bald ziggers should be afraid. Those wigs in your closet are sitting. Don't turn the lights off. They're coming for you. I don't think anyone in their right minds truly believes those statements, especially the whole "the attraction is the eye of the beholder."
Get out of here, man. I'm saying.
The worst part about it too is that it be the attractive people who be saying this. Like, do you know how idiotic and dumb that sounds? A hot person saying attraction is the eye of the beholder is the same equivalent of a rich person saying money doesn't buy you happiness. Like, bro, we all know that your own.
Bro, hold on. Listen, 2 things I'm gonna say. Money doesn't buy you happiness, but it's a real good down payment, okay? Money can fix 98% of your problems, okay? Now, your mental issues, I'm sorry, it's not helping you. Don't matter how much ashwagandha you take. It don't matter how much damn drugs you do. It don't, okay? You need to see a doctor, son. You need to see a therapist, okay? We're concerned for you, okay? Now, the attraction part, bro, that happened to me when I was younger, bro. When you know, when I was like 14, that weird phase between 12 to like 17, I was getting cooked, bro. Yo, I remember I asked this girl for her number. Yo, I went up to her, okay? Finally gained some confidence. Go up to her, I'm like, yo, hey, I thought you were pretty. Can I get your number? She looked at me up and down. She said, ew, you're weird. I'm like, yo, what the f? So I'm thinking that's where it's gonna end, right? Like, that's what, okay, cool. Like, you know, she called me weird. Yeah, okay. At least it's still a no, so it could have been worse. Bro, they friends start taking pictures of me talking about this loser tried asking out my friend and getting her number. Look at him. Bro, it was embarrassing, bro. It was embarrassing.
He's saying that so you can mark off the competition. Y'all are greedy. Y'all just want attractive humans to your own selves. When you were young, you were probably playing with toys, not doing anything bad, having a nice jolly old time, you know, eating your Flintstone gummies. You don't think about how you look or act, but when you get older, looks start to be a huge priority. And then when even older, you return back to normal once again. As you age, you gain more wrinkles, you look less younger, and you look more chopped. I mean, look at Wendy Williams. In her prime, she was making the boys fall down on her knees. Now look at her.
Hellcat, bro. Hell no, she was never making nobody. Hold up, bro. Nah, we need to look at this. Hold on. Wendy Williams, young. Hell no. Okay, one night stand with whatever, bro. Bro, get the fuck out of here, bro. Hell no. Yeah, he just woofing. He woofing.
She's very beautiful now. I want to worship her now. There's a hell that comes with being chopped in this video. I'm just gonna be talking about stuff. Like, for a demonstration, you could really be a meme of anything, especially being chopped or just looking average. Like, look at this TikTok. You probably think this guy is some random dude just living his day to day. Well, guess what? He's a meme now, and that TikTok has over 100,000 likes. Or to use another example, there's this streamer named Dabble with over 500,000 subscribers, right? And literally one day out of nowhere, he just goes viral for just being beautiful. That's it, nothing else. People.
Bro, listen, bro. How old is Dabo or Debo or whatever? How old is he, bro? He's only 17. Damn. Chat, he might be cool. I was trying to save the brother. I was thinking, yo, like, you know, maybe like he's like 15, you know what I'm saying, going through a weird like puberty phase. But really, bro, listen, give him till 22. If at 22 nothing changes, yeah, he's cooked, bro. He's cooked, okay? Now the good news for him is how Kodak said, my money, wait, no, that's Gucci. Gucci said, my money make me handsome. He ain't lied. He ain't lied.
Saw this picture and were so mesmerized to the point where they started calling him beautiful compliments, like beautiful things. As you can see on screen, these are beautiful. In fact, if you search up the word chopped on TikTok, which is slang for the word, you get it, you get the point, he comes up as the first result. Like, really guys, the internet is horrible. If you're insecure about how you look, I wouldn't even be surprised either, because the struggle of being chopped is such a huge and gigantic industry. If you really think about it, everywhere you go, being beautiful is being pushed. Think about it. When you go out to eat and you look at the posters on the wall, who's on the poster? That's right, someone who's good looking.
Whoa, hold on.
You go, being beautiful is being pushed. Go out to eat and you look at the posters on the wall,
I ain't never seen this Pokemon. You know, this is one of those guess what Pokemon. Yeah, nah.
It's on the poster. That's right, someone who's good looking.
I remember
all
that
the characters that you see in media. That's right, gorgeous. All the people you look up to, probably drop dead irresistible to look at. You can't escape it. It's everywhere.
Yo, what the bro?
When it comes to self-discovery, the feeling of looking into a mirror, feeling yourself, and then realizing that your chopped cheese has to be one of the
Yo, hear me out. Look.
The feeling of looking into a mirror.
I did that post chat. I know. I went through it. I did the. You feel me? I went like, I did the. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, them posts really be like that, bro. Bro, all the hoes was in my inbox telling me to delete myself.
Yourself, and then realizing that your chopped cheese has to be one of the craziest canon events that can happen inside your life. It's absolutely awful. When you realize this, you basically have two options. Number one, you cannot care about it and move on with your day. Or two, create insecurities inside your head, overthink about it on the daily, and begin to start self-hating on yourself and worry about it for the rest of your life. As you can see, being chopped can do a lot to the human mind. It can make you depressed, it can make you lead down to the path of plastic surgery, and it can make you pursue other things in life rather than just being a boy TikToker or an OF Instagram model. But even though the last one might be true, every once in a while I like to think about how much easier my life would felt. Splendid. And no, I'm not talking about that conventionally attractive term type of attraction. No, I don't believe in that. We all know that this was just a smart ass term that a fellow person had thought up. Now what I'm talking about is the model type hot. Life would be so much easier if all of us were all attractive. Like, did you know that if you use TikTok, you are more likely to instantly swipe on a person depending on how that person looks rather than the video itself? That's crazy.
I feel like it's a moment in every man's life where you gotta sit down and really question.
See,
like,
I even want to swipe this.
That means if you're a beautiful person, quote unquote, on a platform, you already have the odds against you. In fact, the TikTok that got nominated for the best TikTok of 2024 is literally just a girl singing in her car. That's how easy it is. That's how easy it is to be a successful person if people think you're good looking. However, that's not what pisses me off about the industry, about being chopped as a whole. What pisses me off the most about this industry are the amount of people trying to exploit it for financial gain. I know I need to stop shitting on the looksmaxxing people, but the amount of courses I've seen of these people who are already attractive sell this course about how to maximize your looks.
If I sold a school of looksmaxxing with y'all buy it? I feel like I could give y'all some, like, you know what I'm saying, some pointers. You know, like, I think I could teach you how to sit. You know what I'm saying? I be sitting. You see how I be sitting? Yeah, XQC method right there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, I think I could teach you guys a lot of things. If you're looking for, I don't know, getting the cops called on you, you know, because you want to make extra friends. Girls putting restraining orders on you. I don't know, you know, like things like that. Like, I could really teach you a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could really teach you a lot. Not being allowed within 10 feet of a school. Like, all of these things are things that, like, the school of looksmaxxing Be Easy could teach you. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Okay, just keep that in mind. For anybody asking, okay, if I do, how much am I going to pay? You know, just know once you enter the room, there's gonna be some baby oil. Okay, don't worry about that. Okay, just take the drink, buddy. Take the drink. Take the drink. I'm joking.
And then the course is literally just lower your sodium intake, brother. Drink more water, brother. It's bad poop insane. These people are catering to the same type of people who worship models, power skill on how attractive a male TikToker is, and objectify women. Like, bro, these people talk about Jordan Bear and Zeta and all these men so much to the point where I wonder if these people just like men or not. It's not even just looks maxing though, because TikTok as a whole has just made being chopped hell, because people are creating new insecurities about the human face every single day. Like, how are you going to dedicate an entire account to measuring the shape of somebody's skull and how swole their chin is? This has gotten so far to the point where people are making fish symmetry videos. Bro, are we even the smartest species anymore? Like, what's going on? But anyways, back to being chopped. The struggle is real. Constantly being the joke of conversations and not being taken seriously based off of how you look must feel like taking a big ass shit. No matter how much you push, that never come out. Yikes. Has to be one of the most frustrating things to happen since Ronald Reagan's presidency. And that guy had a problem. People will constantly downplay you and underestimate you based off of how you look. You also have to struggle with being the funny friend and able for you to confiscate for your looks and personality. Man, I want things to be spoon-fed to me like a baby.
My brain kind of hurting. No disrespect to him. This is great content. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why he's where he's at. Here's what I'm gonna tell you, bro. If you chopped, okay, there's certain things you can do, okay? If you're chopped and you're like 30, you're cooked, homie. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, there's no way I can help you, okay? You're cooked. The only thing I can recommend, hit the gym, brush your teeth, make sure that you're very clean. Your personality needs to be a point. You gotta be funny, bro. Okay, this is one of those things where you gotta lock in on funny. There's no other way you're making it out of this jail, bro. Okay, if you're between 12 and 18, you're safe. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll develop into looking a lot better. Trust me, I've been there. I used to have pimples like crazy craters on my face. Okay, you'll be fine. Okay, now to the guys who are just beautiful and good looking, you know, like, I'm not even mad at you, bro. You know, there's a lot of serial killers that were good looking. Okay, so maybe you're one of those. You know what I'm saying? Maybe your mama don't love you. I hate you. Nah, I'm joking. Look, bro, if you chop, you're I ain't gonna lie. Other than you working out, working on your personality, eating good and stuff like that, like, you need to focus on all the other areas. Okay, you need it, like, looks. This is looks right here. When God made you, this is how much looks he put. Okay, so you gotta maximize on everything else.